welcome to my channel Jollypear, and today I'm going to show you how I write all of my journals and notebooks. Let's get started. These are the planners and journals that I have. Most of them I bought them in Thailand, especially at B2S and also at Loft ASEAN Discovery. Well, some of these I bought them from Japan and Korea. In Korea, you can find them at a Kyobo bookstore or at Hongdae or Ide. You might find all of them either. Alright, and now I'm going to show you all of my journals and diaries since 2018. This is my most tiny notebook that I have ever had. It's one of my favorite journal because I can take it everywhere with me, and this one I took it to US. You can see that it's quite chaos because I jotted down and wrote down all of my schedule when I was a Walt Disney World cast member. And this is year in pixel. I color all of the moods that I have been through, and these are all the colors. You can see that I'm almost happy. But this is really sad because my beloved cat passed away. These are the decorated blank pages. I just decorating them beforehand. These are what my friend wrote for me on my birthday, and this is the diet schedule. You see right now I didn't do it anymore. It's such a tough one, like dance for 1 hour every day, drink a lot of tomato juice, and eat some sweet was prohibited. Hate it. Welcome to 2019. This is the 2019 edition. You can see that I always write my name on every first page, and these are the little cute stickers. I always put them everywhere, almost everywhere. 안녕하세요, 도영씨. And now you can see that my schedule is a little bit chaos because I was in home drama and I was performing stage shows, so I have to practice on live. And furthermore, I went to a lot of concerts and also fan meetings. Hi, I'm Olaf and I love Warm Hug. And this was the time that Put Your Hair Up in the Air came out. And I really love this song. And you can see that this is my 2019 goals. Some I accomplished it, but some are not. And this is the year in pixel. You can see that it was a happy and a normal day. And this is my grade. Oh no. And this is Baby. It was the time that I practiced studying Chinese, and this is Nong Ten in colors. I really love Nong Ten, so I put him in here. I also wrote about my new 2019 and hum drama here, and also the internship at the Cathay Pacific Marketing Department. Then I went to New York City in Bangkok, and it was day 2, and that was how I dress up. Okay, and here were the list of the songs. I wrote about every members right over here, and all of these stickers, it was so awesome. I got them in front of the hall, and everyone gave them away for free. And this is the Untamed. It was the first time I watched these kinds of traditional Chinese movie. It's pretty awesome. And I wrote about them for like 4 pages. After that, I went to Wavy fan meeting. It was the best day because it was on 16th of December, my birthday. And this is another edition of 2020. It wasn't a good year. I can say that because my grandpa passed away, so I was really upset, like the world collapsed. But right now I'm fine. Okay, and this is the blank page. I always put on the stickers and everywhere. And this is the year in pixel in this 2020. You can see that in January it's quite depressed, but right now I'm okay. And that's for COVID-19. This is me and my friends, and this is the Korean series I really love, and my friend gave me that one. And this is my tutoring schedule. I didn't draw her, I'm so sorry. And this is HSK for diary 汉语水平考试 I'm trying. 我很努力学习。 Okay, and these are the notebooks that I also have. Some of them are blank because I didn't write anything, and most of them doesn't have any lines. Let's start with this one. This is a diary when I went to Walt Disney World. This is earning my ears. It was the first week and I've got that one, and I wrote almost everything the US dollar because I was a merchandise, so I have to remember all of these coins and also the things that I want is my wish list. And this is the first day that I started to work. I met cannot no, and this one this is my friend. He's an Italian who can speak Chinese. Wow, cool. And I took out grades. Grade Soto was my trainer. It was the information of Epcot on the next page because I have to remember every single places in that park, so I wrote them down. And these are my friends list. On this day, it was the first day that I was at the register, and it was super excited. And I got a compliment as well. On this one, it was 9 hours job, so it was the worst and the best day. Hi, Christina. I really love to draw all these kinds of doodles. And it was the first time that I went to Magic Kingdom as an EHS, or picking up shift at the Emporium, and this was at ImageWorks. I wrote down almost everything, for example the efforts, which is the rice and the dishes that I love. And this was my experience working at the seats, the kiosks, and also when I went to downtown. And these are the costumes. On another page, I wrote about Little Guest and 4th of July and Abby the coordinator. Sometimes I use these kinds of font because I really love it. I think it gave me a very beautifully vibe. And this is what Ariel wrote for me. It was the number in Spanish. And also this is the trendy costume. It was the worst one for me. And this was the service recovery. I got this task when I was in EHS at the Emporium. And I met the Brazilian girl who says Sawadee to me because she knows Bam Bam from GOT7. And these are the costumes that I used to wear, and I also was at Tomorrowland EHH. Next page, I wrote about Soarin', which is a ride, and I also wrote about the place where I went to in a floor stock for the first time. And this is Ohana. I really love this restaurant. I went there with Jitnoy. And this is Ernie. He's the best leader ever. This is Wana, Ron, and Brad. On the next page, you'll find a bungee ride over here. He costs $99 each. And I really love working at Animal Kingdom. Unfortunately, I dropped one drop of water, so it ruins everything. Oh, it was an amazing experience that I saw rocks at the Mission Space. At that time, Toy Story Land has just opened, so I cut them from the magazine. I really love collecting stickers, so I collect all of them. I wrote this when I was at Dress Track and the Right Rundown. So now let's move on to the pen and color. Okay, some of these you can buy them online. I also ordered them online, but some I bought them from the US. Now it's time to introduce you guys notebooks. This previous year I didn't have any iPad, so I use all of them to write everything down. Let's start with this one. Okay, I read my name again. This notebook is divided into 3 sections, so it's very good for me because on the left hand side I put all the vocab and the abbreviation. For example, the ETA, which is stand for the estimate time of arrival. And these are the things related to logistics. And on the right hand side I almost put the definition of it because sometimes I have to write a lot of description. For example, the manifest, like what are they? Who issued them? Something like that. And also you can see that I also draw some pictures in order to remember them. I also wrote some language used in some business occasion. And I also wrote some sample emails. This is what I learned in my marketing class. I learned about SWOT analysis, tau metrics, and also the component of brands. and as well as IMC tools. Now let's move on to the business writing. This is the guideline. On the left hand side again, I put all of the essential things. And also on the right hand side, I wrote the samples emailed. I learned how to apologize to complaints and to thank you in a very formal way by writing letters and also writing emails. And because both of them have forms, so I have to follow the right thing. And this is the sample that I sent to my teacher. These are sample emails and letters that I wrote to practice writing. According to my major is English, so I have to learn a lot of things about English. And these are what I've learned. The grammar, the structures, the syntax. Yes, it's kind of boring. Apart from English, I also study Chinese, Hanyu. You can see that I wrote down a lot of grammar because in Chinese it's really hard. Both of them, 汉字, the character, and also the grammar, 语法. Furthermore, I also study international trade communication. You see, divided the page into 2 to 3 parts is really essential because your paper will look really neat. I always let the back of my notebook to be the scrap paper. This is my Korean and my Chinese notebook. I use both sides. One is Korean and another side is Chinese. And I always summarize everything on a paper like this. I'm just a starter to Korean, so nothing advanced in here. Just the basic grammar and some conversation and the vocabulary. Now let's see what my Chinese handwriting looks like. It's totally embarrassing to show you this, but this is how I write in Chinese. Now let's move on to another subject, which is called mythology and the Bible. Well, this subject made me freak out because I have to remember every names in here, and it was totally crazy, you know. With writing alone, I can't remember anything, so I draw something down just to make myself memorize them. Not only the name that I have to remember, but I also have to remember all the story. I really love this quote. Love cannot live where there is no trust. It's from Cupid and Psyche. You know, and all of these names and the stories are totally insane. It's complicated. And, you know, how can I spell those names? Orpheus and Eurydice? I don't know. And when I have to take the exams, I have to spell them on a paper. And if I'm misspelling, my points were deducted. Well, some of you may familiar with these kinds of stories. These are what I draw. It's the quest of the golden fleets. My friend told me that I look like Harpy, and that is what I'm talking about. Simple goddess, simple what is that? Well, the way I draw make the subjects to look like fairy tale or tales for kids more than the curriculums that I have to study. And this is the labyrinth. Some of you may know it. It's in Sicily. And this is Perseus, and I really love drawing her. She's really beautiful, the Cassiopeia. And this is Theseus. I think it's kind of fun to study these subjects, but the thing was I have to remember every single names. I can't resist. Looking at the Hercules family made me feel tired. I also had to remember all of the 12 tasks. Yay, finally have read the Trojan War. I hate it. So you see that I didn't draw anything right there except that wooden horse, the Trojan horse, which many of you may know it. And this is the families of mythologies. I remember these pictures were in the exam. Isn't it time that you are waiting for stickers? I'm a type of person who really loves collecting stickers, and I have tons of them. But these are just a sample of all I have. Some of the left out, I always collecting them. I cut into small pieces and I collect it in the Starbucks box. I also love to buy the one which has already cut, like this. Like the notebooks and journals, I bought them in Korea and Japan, and you can find them at Loft as well. For these, I got them for free when I went to Korea and ate the monster popcorn ice cream. For these adorable monsters, I bought them online on Kiss for Freckles. Now let's move on to the paper one. I really love paper stickers, so I bought a lot of them because of the packaging sometimes. I feel like these paper make me feel more original and I think it's really unique. Well, these stickers always have sample at the back, so you can see at the back of the package, so you will know what's inside. I'm not a tape collection, so I have very little of them. I got these stickers from Over the Moon shop, and it was at the sticker event. My favorite stickers are the one which has the glittering, shiny, and sparkling. I'm so sorry for my bad English. If you guys like this, please like and share or subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching and please continue supporting me. Thank you.